Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be doing something that I think is pretty exciting but that y'all are probably going to be relatively disappointed by. I am doing an Amazon haul. That's what I'm doing. Why am I so uncertain about that? I'm doing an Amazon haul. I've ordered things from Amazon before, just like a couple of things here and there. I've never done like a big bulk buy before, which is what I've done this time. Now, I don't have 2 items, so there's 10 items in this haul. It cost me about $200, I think. We're not going to talk about that. I'm going to do my best to include pictures or like of the listing, is that what you'd call it? I don't know. But I'm going to do my best to show like the online listing picture. 2 of the items I do not have because they were for Mark. One of them has not arrived yet, but it's not meant to arrive until like the middle of next month. And that's just, I can't wait that long. And that is, all they are is like little, I don't even know what you'd call them, like docks almost for like tools. And so I brought them for Mark to put in his toolbox, and then you just like slide the tool into it and it holds it there. I'll put a photo on the screen because I don't know a better way to describe that one. And the other one is here, but Mark's already taken it to work with him, and it's like a glass thickness measurer. For those of you who don't know, my husband is a glazier, so I just thought it'd be a really cool little tool. He found it actually and asked me to buy it for him. Because I love buying him things. I'm definitely like a gift giver, a buyer of things, if you will. So that one's really cool. He's super hyped about it. He's already got it at work with him. It arrived like yesterday and I have not seen it since. So that's that. Those are the first 2 items. Sorry I don't have them. It is what it is. I do, however, have everything else here with me and I'm quite excited about them. There's only 1 item out of this whole like haul so far that I am a little bit disappointed in, and I think I'm going to start with it because maybe someone can give me a bit of like help on how to use it. This. Now I'm sure you've seen these everywhere. It's like you stick it to your phone and then you stick your phone to surfaces like windows and stuff, and it's for content creators, and we all know that I'm trying to level up my game a little bit and get a bit better at this content creating thing, and it works. Like I just stuck it together. It's just little suction cups, that's all it is, but it doesn't stick to my phone case, which is really annoying. So every time I want to use this, I have to take my phone out of the case, and I'm not gonna lie, that completely ruins it for me. I know it's such a little thing. Oh my god, I can stick it to the screen. That's a game changer. But then I'd have to stick it to the window like this and film on the back camera and just hope that I was getting everything. Still don't know how I feel about it, but yeah, have to take my phone out of the case every time I want to stick this little doodad on. So I'm not gonna lie, I haven't used it yet because that is really annoying to me. I don't know if it's just the texture of my phone case specifically. Maybe I'm able to find a different phone case that would work better with this. I don't know, that's where I'm kind of like after some help. Is it normal that you have to take your phone out of the case for these things, or is my phone case just a bit of a weird texture? It does have like where all my little sharks are, they're like textured, so I'm guessing that maybe it's just not the best phone case. Let me know. I'll show you the listing for it. I think it was only about $6 or $7. It works, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a bit of an annoyance. I think it is the phone case, not this thing. So I'm just gonna start grabbing things out of the pile. These are really good. I don't know if you guys have ever used these before. They're like the safe ink pads for, I think they're supposed to be for like babies, for like hand printing and stuff like that, because they're the no mess ones. So you literally just press on one side, the ink is on the other, and it touches the card. I have used these multiple times to take like fingerprints and thumbprints of Mark and I for things, and I use them to paw print my cats quite a bit. These 2 I have brought for my friends who are having babies, and I can admit that because I'm hoping they're not going to watch this video, but I'm putting together a couple of like presents for them for when we go back to New Zealand, and I'm going to put these in them. They're just like little footprint and handprint, and I know that when you have a baby at the hospital they do all those kind of things anyway, but I thought it just might be nice for them to have like the opportunity to do it at home too. And it comes with the cards as well, so it's like the actual ink printing station thing, and then it comes with like a bunch of cards to use with it, which I think is really cool. And they're only like a couple of dollars. I've used them a million times. I love them, and I automatically thought of them when I was like, what else can I put like to go in this gift? It's just like a tiny little additive thing that I think is going to be really good. Let's do this one because there's two things in here because I've combined them. Now these are for travel. Because we're going to New Zealand at Christmas time, and then we're going to Japan next May. I had to think about that for a second, but yes, we are going to Japan next May. I have booked the tickets, it is official, it's very exciting, and so I have started to purchase the odd item here and there, and these are one of them. Like I said, it's probably not something very exciting for you guys because all this one is travel adapters, because obviously well, there goes that one. Japan's outlets are different to ours here. Ours look like this, New Zealand and Australia. Japan's look like this, which is the two vertical pegs, and then some of them apparently have this pin, but I got one that is like interchangeable, so you can twist off this pin. So regardless of where we end up staying and what kind of outlets they have, we should be able to get by with this little doodad. At first when it came and I pulled it out of like its little bag that it was in, I was like, that pin is supposed to be like retractable, so I was trying to like push it in like an idiot, but no, it just screws off. These aren't super expensive. I was gonna get the one that's like a big box and it's like a universal one and you can like interchange what pins they are, but I'm a bit of a cheapskate and I'm really only going one place right now, and that's Japan, so Japan's my focus. So yeah, we've got two of these. When I fish the other one out from under the bed, which should be now because I'll forget about it. And the other one is just little padlocks for our luggage. Now, we have been overseas like a couple of times. When we lived in New Zealand, we came here to Australia, and since then we've also been to Rarotonga, and I have never ever locked a suitcase. We do have straps that go around them, but I kind of thought because we're going a little bit further abroad than like what we're used to or where's close to home, I thought I would get just a couple of little locks for our suitcases. I haven't reset the code yet, so don't worry, I'm not showing you whatever our open code is because I haven't done it yet, but I just got two of them, one for each of us for our suitcases, and I'm thinking of getting even smaller ones for our like carry-ons slash day bags. And I know that it's probably not necessary, but I am in a few Facebook groups because I do my research before I just go running off to random islands around the planet. And I have been hearing a little bit of like pickpocketing and people having things stolen in Japan. Oddly enough, not by the Japanese people at all. It does typically, from what I'm reading, seem to be by other tourists. So just not judging anybody, not making any assumptions, but just taking my own precautions to try and be as safe as possible when we do go overseas. So those are my two things that I brought for Japan. What's next? I actually can't find an item. Hold on. Oh, I got this. I've been wanting this book for a really long time and I thought about buying it on my Kindle, but I think I'm gonna want to keep it and read it more than once, and it is Surrounded by Idiots by Thomas Erikson, and I'm pretty sure he has like a bunch of books that are kind of like along this sort of line, but I can't wait to read this book. I have wanted to read it for a really long time. I'm going to count this as one of my like inspirational or educational books that I need to read before I'm 30, because I do have to read 5. If you remember that video, I said I wanted to read 5 of those kind of books before I turn 30, so this is going to be one of them. And I think, yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to it, hopefully, if it's good. I hope it's good. I've heard amazing things about it, so let's just go with that. we'll stay on the same line. I did buy another book, but this one is, I suppose this counts as educational. It's just an easy Japanese phrase book, over 1500 common phrases for everyday use and travel. Because I do want to learn a little bit of Japanese, and I am learning it on, what do you call it, Duolingo, when I remember, which is not very often. The Duolingo bird is definitely after me, but I thought I would buy this book and have a bit of a read through it, and then I can, because it's my book, highlight and like bookmark pages that I think are going to be really helpful. And I want to actually take this to Japan with me, because I'm going to specifically like bookmark pages that I'm like, you know, if we're out and stuck, these are going to be helpful. So I have never ever highlighted in a book before, but it is my intention. It kind of scares me, but this is my book. I'm convincing myself more than anybody else. I'm sitting here convincing myself that it's going to be fine. You can highlight in a book. I've only actually got a couple of items left, and they're both around the same lines. Now this one here is a gym towel set, and one of them's really massive and one of them's really tiny, and I think they're microfiber. They feel like they are. They are amazing quality. They are microfiber towels, and literally, like, hold on, this is, I'm going to show you the little one because I don't want to pull out the big one. It actually took me ages to find one that I liked. I looked at all of these ones that had like different patterns and things like that, but this one is a set of two. Like, look at how freaking, this is the little one. So this is the one I'm probably going to take with me to the gym. The other one, I'm not even going to unroll the whole thing because we'll be here all day trying to get it up. But this is how wide it is. But it's more like a, it's, I want to say like a quick dry beach towel maybe. You know, it is kind of almost beach towel sized, maybe a little bit smaller. And it is sort of advertised that like you take it and it's going to be one of those ones that's dry in like 30 seconds, you know. So I got those because I have been looking for new gym towels. We have one. I had another one. It was purple. It was cute, but it was massive. And I was getting so fed up with having to lug it around the gym with me. So that's why I was specifically looking for something a little bit smaller like this one. And I think the color's cute. It's nice and simple. And I didn't actually know that it was going to come with like a little carry bag. I don't know why, but my brain never thought about it. So when it did, I was like, sick, you know, I ain't gonna complain. Definitely ain't gonna complain. So for reference, I went and found our current gym towel, and it's still microfiber, but it's really fluffy. Picks up cat hair very badly. Don't love this texture of the like fluffy microfiber, so I'm hoping these ones are going to be a little bit better. I'll have to wash them a couple of times because this one definitely got fluffier the more I washed it, so we'll see how they go, but I have high hopes. Alright, and the very last item, I've actually already used it. It's a running vest. I know, I run now. I've run once so far, but yeah. This is pretty neat. I like this. It comes with like a little water bottle that you put in the pouches. It does taste a little bit funny. It's also now covered in cat hair because I put it on my bed. Not very intelligent, but it's super comfortable. It's not that heavy. It's a little bit heavy when you fill the water bottle, obviously, but this is quite nice. I like this. It's just a quick, like, snap together vest. I don't have it too tight personally. It's got a bunch of pockets across the front here, and then also there's zip ones somewhere. Aha! But yeah, it's really nice. It's really comfortable. I like it. It makes it a lot easier for me to get out of the house because I don't have to worry about holding everything. So even if I'm walking, I wear this, but the goal is to run one day. Yeah, I like it. I believe this is the, I want to say the medium to large. Yeah, it is. Okay. The medium to large. And it fits perfectly. For reference, I am about a size 14 on the top at the moment. Thank you, Reddy. He gave the camera a big smooch. But yeah, I'm about a size 14 on the top. That's the medium to large, and it fits perfectly. There's a lot of room for me to kind of tighten it up, but I don't want it any tighter than that, so I'm happy. Yeah, that's about it. That's my 10 items. Hopefully I am able to find all of the little listings so that I can put them on the screen for you so that you can see if you do want to find any of the items yourself. Ow. There's cat hair in my eye. Why is there so much cat hair in the air all of a sudden? That's it. That's my first Amazon haul. I'm actually really pleased with the quality of everything. I think it's fantastic. It also got here really fast, apart from that one item, which, knowing my luck, I'm going to film this video, say that I don't have it, and it's not due for at least another 3 to 4 weeks, and it's probably going to turn up tomorrow, because that's usually what happens, but it is what it is. I'm really happy. I am using everything. I'm actually about to go and find a new spot to do like sort of like a sports gear setup in our house, because we don't have anywhere to keep any of that stuff, and I'm gradually getting more of it as I get more into my exercise. So gonna go and do that. Gonna go and put everything away because it's been sitting around my house for like, I want to say like a week and a half, 2 weeks now. That's it. That's me. I'm really enjoying doing these like haul and review videos, so I think I am going to try and do a few more, not on a super regular basis, but just as I need things. You know me by now, if you do watch my channel, that your girl is balling on a budget and we don't like to buy things for absolutely no reason, because we are trying to be mindful of our impact on the planet. But yeah, I have, apart from that little sticky thing on my phone, I have genuine need and immediate use for all of those things that I brought today, and I'm super excited that they're here and that they're working great and that they're of great quality. So, you know, for a first proper experience buying things from Amazon, like I said, I've brought maybe 1 or 2 items in the past and haven't had a problem, but I love it. Amazon's definitely going to be a go-to for me, especially when it comes to like things that are a little bit weird and things that I can't really find in stores, because I have been looking for some of these things for a while and it kind of just got to a point of screw it, I'll look on Amazon, maybe it's there. That's the end of this video. If you made it to this point, make sure you leave me a like and leave me a comment, maybe if there's some help you can offer on that weird sticky thing. I do think my phone case is genuinely the issue, but I'm not the one. Thank you, Reddy. Do you want some attention? You're gonna push my camera over. Please stop. Please stop. If you do like my content and want to see more, I upload every Sunday at about 7 AM Brisbane time. Fingers crossed most of the time, so make sure you subscribe to get the notification when my next video comes out. There are cars hooning past my street because it is school pickup time, which means it's well time for me to go. Thank you once again, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!